Hey, DJ Coca back again live on the ones and twos. We get ready to hop in a fresh new episode of Blaze Her Trail, hosted by the one and only Dr. Mia. We got a special guest in the building tonight, man. But before we get into that, we about to tune into this pregame mix with DJ Coca on the ones and twos. Let's go. Hey. So once again, man, this is a podcast where women, they are not only breaking barriers, but they are redefining what success and leadership and purpose truly looks like. Where my boss woman at? Where you at? Where you at? Hey. Let me get type big boss energy in the chat room one time.
Let's go! To the room, sex me. Bring a friend too, she let's be.
Hey, if you're a CEO of your own life, go ahead and type CEO in the chat. Where all my CEO is at. Shout out to all my women that's signing their own checks. Hey. Now, we in 2026. What's one goal you got for your business? Go and type it in the chat. So, shout out to all my women. They got them business working for them. Once again, if you just tuning in, where all my CEOs at? Go ahead and type that in the chat. CEO, where you at? Where you at? Hey, where y'all at? Where y'all at? Come on, come on. So, for all my entrepreneurial women out there, if in order to grow, right, it requires a lot of honesty. What is one thing that you need to fix in your business? Go ahead, type that in the chat.
I tried to change it with my whole heart. I let my credit card below.
Hey. And for all my double downers, shout out to all the women that's working at 9 to 5 and got their own business. Y'all the real boss women. Hey, if 2026, yo, yeah. Go ahead and type in 2026 in the chat. Who's building your brand right now? Is it the people? Is it you? Hey, come on now. Hey, it's all about taking those risks.
I think I like that.
And betting on yourself now.
Welcome to the champagne life. Where trouble is a bubble in a champagne glass.
Especially if you toast enough, because it's 2026. This y'all year right now. Come on now. We got a good episode tonight. Make sure y'all tune in. Again, Big Boss Energy. Go on top of it in the chat. But without further ado, man, we're gonna go ahead and get this party started with this podcast, Blaze Her Trail, hosted by the one and only Dr. Mia. So, without further ado, man, I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute, y'all. Peace.
Wake Let's create, elevate, break the gate, blaze a trail. Yeah, 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 Blaze a trail. Come on, let's go. Stand tall, rise up, never fail. Yeah. Blaze a trail. Feel the spark. It's in the air. Turn it up. Let the groove be true. Yeah. One voice.
Welcome back. Tonight on Blaze Her Trail, we're sitting down with the woman who is gracefully balancing faith, family, and a fierce entrepreneurship and doing it all on her own terms. Lakita D. Carter is a Cleveland native, a devoted wife, and a proud mother of 4. But beyond those titles, she's a powerful voice in ministry, preaching, teaching, and impacting lives across the country with a message rooted in grace and truth. She is also, come on y'all, the CEO of DBL Design Agency, helping brands and ministries bring their vision to life with excellence. And alongside her husband, she's redefining how we experience church through the Good News Tour and their online first community, reaching people far beyond traditional walls. Now, tonight, we're getting into a conversation that a lot of people think about, but don't always say it out loud. How do you show up as a preacher, a wife, a mother, and still keep your fire, your confidence, and yes, you're sexy? So we're going to get into it. Let's talk about it. I want to introduce Miss Lakita Carter.
Thank you.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all, I have been trying to get her on this show. I'm just be honest. She's busy, and I've been trying to get her on here since season 1, but it is the right time that you are here. Everything worked out the way it was supposed to.
Yes.
So we're just going to jump into this conversation.
Let's do it.
I've been waiting to have this conversation with y'all because, I'm going to tell y'all how I first met her. I'm going to take a tangent.
Okay.
So we were attending World Changers, our satellite campus, and she used to always sit up in the front with her kids, right? She was so polite at the end of service. She'd say, bye. And I say, bye. She just never talked to anybody after that. So then I think you started talking like, I don't know, something happened and we started a conversation. You was like, oh yeah, I come here. But you was like, my husband's at another church. So we come to church and then once he's finished ministering, then he'll come over here. And then after that, I didn't even know she could talk that much. After that, I was like, oh my gosh, she is so sweet. She's so personable. It was just like a breath of fresh air because when we was at church, it was, no offense, it was a lot of older people.
Yeah.
So it was not anyone around our age that you felt comfortable talking with or fellowship with. And I mean, after we started talking and building a relationship, I was like, oh my gosh, she has an amazing spirit. She is an amazing mom. I just saw how she raised her kids. And I'm just blessed to have you in my life.
Oh, thank you so much, Mia.
So
I'm so happy to be here. I'm excited about the conversation. I don't know exactly all of what we're diving into, but I'm ready.
No worries. Just be your genuine self like you always are. So let's jump in. Can you love God, lead in ministry, raise a family, and still keep your fire alive as a woman?
Ooh, okay. We starting out heavy.
Yes,
Okay.
we are. Just get in there.
No, I definitely think that we can. I talk to a lot of women who I have been telling them to not forget that you were a woman first.
Yes.
Before you was a mom, before you were a wife, before you were a business owner, you were a woman first. I've been telling the people that I talk to, women in general, to make sure that they don't forget about themselves.
Oh, right. Exactly.
Even in all of the roles and the hats that we wear. So I've been telling a lot of my friends and people that I mentor that reconnect with something that you love, something that brings you joy, that can reconnect you to who you were before God blessed you with all of these roles. So I definitely think that it's possible as it relates to fire. I don't know if you're talking about marriage or...
We'll get there. We get to the marriage.
Okay. I don't want to jump ahead.
Just as a woman with all the titles, like you said, how do we keep it, keep ourselves there, keep yourself present, keep yourself uplifted and feeling confident when sometimes you do have a lot going on.
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, does anybody else see me?
Yeah, I definitely think that it's important too, and we hear this a lot, but it's true, to make sure that we have that self-care, that
Mhm.
time for us. Because again, like you said, we are doing all of the things and we can't service everybody else and forget about us.
Ourselves.
And
Yep.
I know that that's hard for a lot of women. And we hear it all the time. You can't pour from an empty cup. And I'm telling you, you don't want to get to the point where you're burnt out,
Yes.
when you're frustrated with everybody.
Yes.
And you kind of know the signs,
They
like,
start
girl, you
coming.
need to pull away for a minute. You need to go
Yes.
to the gym or do
You
whatever you
short
need
with
to do.
people, snapping.
Yes.
Yep, it's time to take a break. It's time
Yes.
to take a break.
So I think just being conscious of it,
Mhm.
to know that it's okay, that you have permission to take care of yourself even outside of all the other people that you
That's
serve.
good.
Yeah.
Y'all remember that. Take care of yourself,
Mhm.
please.
You have permission.
So I met you as a mother,
Mm-hmm.
then as a wife, then as a minister.
Yes.
But what's one part of you that other people don't see about Lakita?
Oh my goodness. One thing.
Or you can be multiple things.
Um, Well, I think most people know I'm kind of reserved, kind of
Mhm.
quiet, like you said. I actually posted it in my stories yesterday, but I'm a gamer. Like, I like
Oh,
to play
wow.
Xbox.
Okay.
I like
Okay.
to play Xbox. People don't associate that with me. Like, the boys got me my own pink controller.
Oh, yes. Mama
Like,
is ready.
So I play old school games, a little Mario, a little Halo, but
Okay.
people don't know that I have a fun side. I
Mhm.
like to get out and do things, adventurous a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't think people associate me with that.
Okay. I like the fun side. I learned something new today. Okay. So where do you feel the most tension? So we are balancing a lot. You got
Oh.
ministry here, you got marriage, you got motherhood,
Yeah.
and also within yourself. Where do you feel the most tension at times when you feel like I need to release that part or take a step back from one of those areas that you have in your life?
That's a good question. The area where I feel the tension the most is probably inward.
Okay.
I don't think it's necessarily connected to the things that I do.
Mhm.
I think it's the battle within.
Yeah.
And I think most women can resonate with that.
Yes.
That I can be visible in all the things, but sometimes we struggle internally with the thoughts and the feelings and the emotions.
Am I enough? Am I doing enough?
Yes,
Yeah.
that people don't, when you are a high functioning woman, they
Mhm.
don't look at you as weak. You're the strong friend. You're the,
Yep.
and so I think that, yeah, I think that that's the area where I feel the most pressure.
Okay.
And thank God I have a husband who is a rock for me.
That's good.
Um,
Everybody needs that. That's
yeah,
good.
yeah. I mean, and even when you don't have a husband or single, like, I do encourage people to lean on the Lord, but I understand how that can be like, well, you got a man, and I and I
You
don't
got somebody
apologize
with
for
you.
it. But my husband is a rock for me, and I believe that God placed him in my life
For a reason.
for one of those reasons, that when I am weak, when I am emotionally drained, like I've gone through depression, I've
Okay.
battled with anxiety,
Mhm.
even in my role of pastor and
Okay.
preacher, people think that you outgrow certain things.
Mhm.
And I like to say that sometimes those thorns stay with you,
Mm.
and you
Yeah.
have to learn how to keep pushing forward
And through them. Yeah.
and through it, even though you have these, what I like to call limps and things that
I like that.
hinder you in a way, but God still wants us to keep walking.
I like that.
Yeah.
Limps. 'Cause I
Yeah.
know I think I struggle with letting my husband comfort me when I'm such a high functioning
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
Like my my friends and family call me a Jamaican. I'm always working. I'm always doing something, which is not a bad thing, but I struggle with shutting down and resting.
Yeah.
And when it is a lot on my plate, I struggle, and I'm still working on it, that I can give my husband that he'll know, like, okay, she needs a break. He knows, but then I don't want to accept it that I need to take a break. And he's like, you need to take a break. And I'm like, well, I
Yes.
still got this, and this, and do, you
Mhm.
know? And I think that's the struggle for me inside,
Mhm.
because I'm like, I never want to drop the ball or forget something. But in the midst of me saying I don't want to drop the ball, there are pieces of things that I do drop the ball on, and then I
Yeah.
feel bad.
Yeah.
So I'm learning, to identify that and say it's okay to take a break.
Yes.
But But also one thing I've been learning since I'm a new mom is balance. Balance is important with
Yeah.
all the hats I know I wear and all the hats you wear. How do you balance?
I love this question.
Okay.
And I've gotten it many times with all of the things that Clarence and I have going on. But I like to think of balance as not equally giving time to each thing.
Okay.
I like to think of balance as I give my time to what needs me the most.
Okay.
And so, yes, I'm a pastor, I'm a business owner, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm my mom's, like I hang out with my mom, like all the things, right? But I can't think that I can service each one of those areas, let's just say at 100%. Let's just say
you
100%.
can. Yeah.
There's no way I can give 100% to every one of those areas every day. So I like to say, okay, God, lead me. Let me know what parts of my life needs the attention when. And so
Gotcha.
there are certain seasons where, or certain days where God would be like, spend time with KK. Like, go
Yeah.
sit in her room. And like the other day, I just sat in there and helped her clean up. And, but I didn't do that with Curtis. I didn't do that with, you know what I mean?
right.
Like, that was something that God said, okay, put the attention here.
Yeah.
So balance is not about equally servicing everything. It's taking your plate before God and saying, okay, God, what am I doing first?
Right.
Or
I
where
like
does
that.
my attention
Well,
need
we're
to
supposed
be?
to seek him first in all that we do. So
Yes.
that makes more sense.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about it that way.
Yes.
Okay.
You will burn yourself out.
I've been close.
Yeah.
I've been close. So we're going to jump to the next segment. It's called Make the Call.
Okay.
And I want to know what your immediate response will be.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So just
Okay.
the first thing that comes up.
Help me, Lord.
How do you reconnect with yourself without neglecting everything else?
My first response is that it's okay to neglect something for you for the time being if it's what you need to pour back into your cup.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's okay. Give yourself permission.
Yes. Give yourself permission, ladies and gentlemen, too.
I think I think that's a good place, Mia, because I think that that's what we think. Like, if I don't do it, everything is going to fall apart.
Exactly.
And
I
so
do feel like that sometimes.
And so I don't think that it's neglecting by taking care of yourself. I don't think that everything is going to fall apart. Like, it's okay for you to pull away and pour into yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What's your immediate response?
Okay.
How do you maintain confidence and still honor your faith?
One more time.
Okay. How do you maintain confidence and still honor your faith?
How do I maintain confidence while still honoring my faith?
Because I'm gonna just say this. Sometimes, you pastoring. I know we've been in situations where you be like, oh God, like, go ahead, Lord, get me through this.
Yeah.
But you want to keep your faith, keep your posture, you
Yeah.
still want to walk, in love and everything. So how do you do that?
I think through humility,
Okay.
like realizing that I'm her, but I'm not her.
Okay.
Like, I am who I am because what God put in me and who I am and who he has called me to be.
Okay.
But I don't always feel that way. Like, I don't always feel like this powerful woman of God, So I think how you maintain confidence is by actually humbling yourself. And I don't mean thinking less of yourself.
Right.
But humbling yourself to the point where you say, God, I need you. Like, I can't do this. So I have confidence, but it's a confidence in him, not in me.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. My last follow-up here is immediate response. Okay.
I'm trying.
Is it possible for some women to hide behind purpose to avoid dealing with their personal needs?
Oh, absolutely.
How does that look for some women?
Oh, my goodness. I'm not going to call out any of my friends, but
hope y'all listening.
It looks like what you kind of described earlier, and that is always on the go, always doing something, always pouring. It's okay to do each one of those things. But when you do it from a place to where, like you said, you're hiding before, you might be hiding behind it because you don't even want to deal with your own self.
Yes.
So it's like, okay, well, let me just focus on somebody else because I have these issues that I don't want to deal with. And sometimes we think by serving, we'll get healed.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, I just said something right there.
Yeah.
Yes. You think that, okay, I'll just keep going.
Yeah.
And the other stuff that's on the back burner, myself, will automatically work itself out. But I think the point of this conversation today is it's okay to put some attention on yourself.
I'm going to take that away. I'm going to give myself permission to just take a break because I know at times it's a lot
Yes.
going on.
Yes. And that don't necessarily mean 5-day vacation. You know,
Oh, it could
sometimes,
just be a day.
yes. Sometimes it could be 40 minutes. Like,
That's true.
I'm going to close myself in my bedroom. Don't say nothing to me. Turn my
Give me a
phone.
moment. Just give me a moment. I'm be okay.
Just give
I'll
me
come
a
back out.
minute.
I'll get
Yeah.
back out.
Yeah.
Well, we are told you guys to call in, and we actually have a call.
Let's.
Okay, caller,
Okay.
welcome to the show.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, where are you calling from?
California.
Wow, welcome
Wow.
to Blaze Our Trail. So, I know you've been listening to the conversation. Are you a mom? Are you a wife?
I'm both.
Oh,
Both.
okay, great. So, the conversation today is about how do you be a wife, a mom, and a businesswoman or entrepreneur, and how do you keep it sexy? What are some of the things that you do?
So let's see. I'm 2 months in as a new mom.
Oh,
So,
congratulations.
Congratulations.
thanks. I might as say I'm a stay-at-home mom and wife. So for me to keep it sexy, I guess when we go out and do our errands with my husband and my daughter, I make sure I just put on some clothes that make me feel sexy
That's
or
true.
do my hair a certain way that my husband like and stuff like that, so I can feel sexy for him and feel sexy for myself.
That's good. That's good.
Yes.
I got to remember that
I love that.
because sometimes I run out the house and be like, oh, shoot, why'd I got this on?
Me too.
So, do you have a question for Lakita today?
Miss Lakita, let's see. How do you separate from being minister and wife, and just do you separate the two, or is it hard for you to do that?
Oh, good question. Well, I think it's all one and the same. You know, I'm Keita, but I am also a pastor, a wife, a mom, an entrepreneur. I try not to, like, you know how we used to say, okay, I'm gonna put on my pastor hat
Mhm.
now, or I'm gonna put on my mom hat. No, I think my hat's
Mhm.
just always
Stay
on.
Gotcha.
And I think that's okay. I'm not overwhelmed by that. So I don't think I separate any of the things that I do. I actually honor it, you know, and feel good that God would call me to do these different things. And so I don't want to just take off one and put on another. No, I am who I am.
That's good.
Mhm.
That's good.
Yeah. Mhm.
Thank you so much, caller, for joining us today.
You are welcome. Thank you guys for having me.
No problem.
All right.
So we are going to jump into our next segment. Well, maybe I think we got another caller.
No.
Okay, we're gonna edit. Okay, well, Keita, so we're gonna jump into our next segment.
Okay.
It's called Change the Narrative. All right, change the narrative. What's your reaction when you hear this, and
Okay.
how would you respond?
Okay.
Can you be saved, sanctified, and still feel sexy in your marriage?
Oh, yes. I hope you do.
Okay.
I hope you do. I mean, I feel sexy in mine.
Okay.
So yeah, all the things. I've been married 21 years.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. We got married young. I was 19. He was 20.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 41 today.
Okay.
And
Looking
so,
good. Looking good.
thank you. But things don't look the same as they did
Yeah,
when
when
I
you
was
was
19
19,
years
right.
old. And so, to remain sexy and to feel good about myself, I actually do what the caller just said, like make sure that I feel good about myself.
Mhm.
But I think as far as I can't speak for other men, but my husband, like, you know how like your husband can think you look good in sweatpants
I know,
and a
in
raggedy
sweatpants, right.
shirt, you know, like he doesn't care. I think what sexiness to my husband is confidence and my well-being. Like that's sexy to him.
That's good.
And I can still do all of the things, not just in the bedroom, but out throughout our whole day to remain
That's good.
sexy.
All right, let's see. What's your reaction? Who told women they had to choose between holiness and femininity? And I'm thinking about you, a minister. So I'm gonna let you answer first, and I'm gonna add my tidbit.
I don't know if you're thinking like, okay, that mean I can't wear lipstick, can't wear
Yes,
makeup.
that's what I'm
gotta
talking about. Because, I
gotta
grew
wear a
up in the
tent.
old Baptist church. We had to wear skirts. You couldn't wear pants. Women couldn't be in the pulpit. You had
Yeah.
to, keep it you couldn't wear red lipstick or
Yeah.
red fingernails.
Right,
And I was just like,
right, right. I think religion told us that we
Yes,
had
they did.
to
Religion.
choose. God has delivered us. We are free from the law,
Mhm.
and it's about a new and living relationship. I like to ascribe to, if I have to say, is it too tight? Is it too low? Then it probably is.
Yeah.
If you have to say those things. I used to do like a sit down
Mhm.
test and all the different
Mhm.
things, especially when I was on the front row every week. But yeah, I think religion told us that we had to choose. But I do believe in self-respect.
Mhm.
I think that women should dress in a way that's respectful.
Yeah.
But I don't think it should be with the mindset of what we used to hear, like, oh, you don't want to make somebody fall or upset
Exactly.
men and all this other
Exactly.
kind of stuff. I
Exactly.
think you should dress in a way that makes you feel good and
Mhm.
confident, but also glorifies God.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. All right, one more.
Okay.
Your quick reaction. Do
Okay.
you think the church has done a disservice to women in this area of confidence and actually being sexy? Or just walking with a sense of sexiness?
Has the church done a disservice? I think so.
Okay.
And I do want to be clear that, because when you say sexy, like, what does that mean? Are we saying like
Not like in
sexy
the
in a way?
bedroom, not like you with your husband in intimate time, but just how some women walk with their confidence. You be like, man, that walk is sexy.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
because you see she's exuding confidence.
Yeah.
She knows who she is.
Right.
She's not worrying about what other people are saying, but still doing the self-respect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think women have always been treated in a way where we are marginalized.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about in church, out of church.
Right.
Just being a woman, period, can put you at a certain place if you don't know who you are.
Right.
And so I do think that the church, through whatever they believe, depending on what denomination you're a
yeah.
part of,
Mhm.
if women can speak, if they can teach, if they can preach, if they
Right.
can pastor, if they can lead. So I think all of those things kind of help to contribute to allowing women to feel voiceless,
Got you.
which strips away confidence.
Yeah.
Instead of knowing that empowering a woman doesn't mean that you're telling her to take over.
Right. And I felt like that because I'm in engineering.
Yeah.
And typically I always tell my story. I'm typically the only woman
Yeah.
in that room. And I remember when I first started, I would not wear a skirt or a dress to work because I felt like that might be too tight or the men
Yeah.
might be looking at me the wrong way. So I always wore pants and like a button-up shirt. Like I felt like I had to fit in, but I was so uncomfortable.
Yes.
Like I was just like, this is so ugly. So I'm always trying to find pants that's long enough, not too tight, a button up because I'm a little
Yeah.
top heavy, so I don't
Right.
want it busting open,
Right.
and it was just like a lot to do that just to fit in. And after a while I was like, I'm not doing this.
Yes.
I'm here because my mind, I'm smart, I can
Right.
do the work,
Right.
I can sit in the room with everyone else, I have a voice,
Yes.
and I'm intelligent.
Yes, I tell my husband all the time, like, sometimes I just be like, babe, I love being a woman. Like, I love makeup and heels
Yes.
and hair and dresses and all the things.
Yes.
So, yeah, I definitely think you're right.
And ironically, after I started like dressing, like putting on dresses or skirts or stuff like that, I started getting a lot more compliments. I was like, I'm out here trying to fit in, be presentable. And
Yeah.
I feel like I'm looking like a tomboy, a
Right.
professional tomboy.
Right.
Sorry, y'all. I just want
Right.
to say that. But after I did, my confidence was boosted, so it was really good. So,
yeah.
thank you guys for calling in. I think we have another caller today.
Yes.
Caller, welcome to the show.
Hi, you guys.
Hi.
This is Jasmine. Hey, sister cousin.
Hi, that's my sister cousin in Atlanta. Hi, Jasmine.
Hi.
So, do you have a well, I'll tell you, my cousin is a wife.
Okay.
She is a mom.
Okay.
And she is an entrepreneur and a
Nice.
professional woman. So, you have a
Nice.
question today, Jasmine, for Lakita?
Yes, Lakita. My question would be, what are like 5 negotiables, non-negotiables to keeping it sexy during and expecting and after pregnancy?
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot, though.
That's a loud one.
Yeah.
That's a big one. My boys are 26, 21. I haven't been pregnant in a long time.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. I haven't been pregnant in a long time. Okay, let me think about this. Non-negotiables. I do think you should do all of the physical things that make us as women feel good. I
Okay.
don't know what you guys need, but I like a bath. I like the
Mhm.
oils and the lotions
Right.
and I think that it's even okay. Like I wouldn't want any pregnant mother to feel like they're not sexy just because they have a belly.
That's true.
So I think that you could still do all the things as if you didn't have that belly. And so lingerie is still a thing,
Oh,
you
okay.
know, all
Yeah.
the different things that we do anyway as women. So I think taking care of yourself physically, dressing a certain way to make yourself feel sexy. And then I think that internal work as well.
Okay.
Making sure that you're pouring into yourself, reading the word, spending time with God, those things that build up your inner man and make you feel good on the inside. I
Gotcha.
think that when we feel good on the inside, I think it just exudes on the outside.
Okay.
And so, yeah, I can't come up with 5, but those 3.
Okay. So I would say sister cousin. I will always call this. She's my cousin, but it's like my sister.
Yeah.
What are you doing right now? Because I get. Is it okay to share?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
share.
Okay. So she is expecting baby number 2. So that's probably why
Okay.
she asked you that question.
Okay.
So what have you been doing thus far? You know, balancing being a wife, a mom, and working to keep it sexy. With my cousin.
Yeah, you hear him in the background.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been making sure that I wake up in the morning, have my personal time, alone time before the day gets crazy. Making sure I move my body. Definitely making sure I'm eating right, and even though I'm working from home, I make sure I do get dressed and make myself
Yeah, that's a
feel
big one.
pretty.
Yeah.
That's hard to do.
Mhm.
Because I notice if I don't do that, then my mental and my attitude is just
Yeah.
on 10. Um, but yeah, those main things have been helping. Um, yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I would say keep that up. My cousin is very big into fitness and wellness and
Yeah.
getting yourself together.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, I be saving her videos and going back to doing when I'm having my me time because I'm like, oh, I got to work on my belly too. So,
Yes.
cousin, thank you for
Yes.
those videos. Even though you may not think we watching, I'm watching. Okay, I be saving them. So, thank you for calling in today.
Yes.
Yes, I can't wait to listen back.
So, just to keep the conversation going, one thing I was wondering is, I'm a new mom as well, so I know your kids are older. I struggle. I'm gonna take accountability. I always try to take accountability when we do
Okay.
the podcast of hosting date night because I'm at that point where I don't want everybody watching my child while we go have date night. But I think now she's a little bit older, so I think now she's 2 now, so I think she can communicate or show emotions or say some things. I have finally found 2 great babysitters. Shout out to Baby
good.
Girl Babysitter. So, but I still struggle with planning date nights. Like, how did you guys do it? Well, did you do it when you had the kids?
Yeah, we did. We dropped them off at mom's a lot.
Okay.
My mom,
Okay.
a lot. And sometimes my granny when we first got married and had kids.
Mhm.
Planning, we don't necessarily schedule a date night.
Mhm.
Again, we try to be sensitive to God and know, like, you know what, it's time for us to, you
Yeah.
know, do something. But we don't like put it on a schedule, so I don't want to say that.
Okay.
But there have been times where he'll plan things, I'll plan things just out of want to.
Mhm.
And our last date, like I took him to Pinecrest and we went to go see Gary Owen when he was
Oh
in
yeah,
town.
yeah.
Because he
I
loved
missed that. I
him.
love Gary Owens. He is so hilarious.
Right. So I like did everything. Like he didn't
Okay.
even know about anything. But I think that again it's important to know that it's okay to take that time for both of you guys and to know that to know that it's needed.
Yeah.
So don't put it like, okay, this is just something we do. No, this is necessary
Okay.
for us to be able to connect. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna make
Just
sure I
do
work
it.
on that. I'm gonna just do it. Don't even think about it. Just do it. Thank you guys for calling in. I think we have another caller. We good tonight. Come on. Caller, welcome to the show.
Hi. I have a question for you. As a wife, a mother, and an entrepreneur, how do you keep it sexy?
So how do you do that? Are you asking Lakita or you asking me?
I'm asking Lakita. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, just on a day-to-day, I know we've been talking, so I
Mhm.
guess on a day-to-day, what is one thing, I guess, outside of your self-care, how do you make sure, I guess, I'm just going to add in and feel for you, caller, just to make sure, your husband knows or pays attention to who you are and you're paying attention to him throughout being an entrepreneur and everything else.
Yeah, I think it's with upkeep. And I'm like quick to say, like, if I'm feeling cute and he don't say nothing when he get home, because I work from home. So if I don't feel like he noticed, I would definitely be like, hey, you didn't say, do you see all this? Like, I'm looking cute today. You didn't say I say that to him often. Like, you didn't say nothing. He like, you didn't give me a chance to. I'm like, no, you had about 5 seconds when I came out that room to say something. So I do all the things to make myself feel good. I like wearing makeup. I struggle with acne and different things like that.
Still beautiful.
Thank you. And so like wearing makeup helps me feel better, especially like this, I'm on camera, or when I'm on video for church and that kind of thing. Like, so I do the things that I need to do. Again, I can't stress enough that internal work that makes us feel good about ourselves, to know that we are fearfully and wonderfully made, no matter if I got on makeup or not.
Good.
So I think that alone, that internal work and building up your confidence and loving on yourself will make you feel sexy internally, whether you look good or not on the outside.
Thank you, caller, so much for calling in.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, child, I think the conversation's been good, but I still got some more questions.
I'm
for you, 'cause,
ready.
this
Let's
has been a
do
good
it.
conversation. 'Cause you know what? Every time I have an episode, it's something that I have to check myself on.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, we always having those internal conversations or internal limps or thorns that we're dealing with, and I never get to talk about it out loud till I get on the mic.
Right.
So this is
therapy for you.
therapy for me too. I'm like, okay, I gotta make sure I get date night. I gotta make sure. The second call, my cousin said, make sure you get up and get dressed. I do it some days, but I don't do it often. But I notice that when I don't get up and fully dressed, I do have an attitude too.
Yeah.
I mean, oh.
That's a big one for me. Like, I work from home and everything, so I still act as if I'm going out the door.
And I need to do that.
Yeah.
Because I think I get up early, I take her to daycare, and when I come back, some days I be so tired. I don't even remember driving her, Lord forgive me, driving her to daycare and coming back because I'm so tired.
Yeah.
And then when I get back, I'm like, oh, I gotta jump on me.
I think rest is a big thing too. Since you
Yes.
bring that up, like going to bed on time, I've been doing so much better with that. Like setting myself, like I have a wind down time
That's good.
of different things that I do, because rest is important too.
And I think that's needed because for me, rest is good because I think when I don't get enough rest, I don't have that I'm not going to say sexy, but I'm going to say that confidence
Yeah.
in who Mia is, or Dr. Mia. I feel like just Mia, but when I get rest and everything, I feel like Dr. Mia. Like it's a
Yes.
difference.
Yes.
You feel different.
You
so
can think clear,
yes,
everything.
I got to work on that. But this 2-year-old, she only
Yeah.
want to go to bed, but
Right.
love my baby, so
Yeah.
it's okay. Well, we have our spicy segment.
Okay.
When I get here, it's always they get nervous, but you've been doing good so far.
Oh yeah, I'm great.
Okay, so this is our hot seat question.
Let's do it.
All right. Has your husband ever said, I need my wife, not just a preacher?
No.
Okay.
He's never said that to me.
That's good. That's good because you already said you wear 2 hats, and that's good.
I might have said that to him, but he's never said that to me.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay. What's one thing you do to keep your marriage exciting?
Spontaneity.
Okay.
I had to work on that. As women, we are not usually the aggressors or initiators as it relates to sex. As you get a little older in this thing, you be like, I don't care. So it's like, I'm 41. I'm at my sexual peak,
Okay,
actually.
yeah.
So it's like spontaneity is
Okay,
the thing.
gotcha.
Yeah.
This is a good one. Do we need to talk about intimacy in church more?
Yes. Absolutely. Sex is a God thing.
Yes.
He made it. He created it for a purpose and for a reason and for pleasure.
Mhm.
And I think, like anything else, if God had intents for it and a purpose for it,
Mhm.
how can we let the world
Exactly.
determine or teach us about how that goes? I think that Christian marriages, we should have the best sex lives ever.
Gotta get there. Gotta get there.
Yeah.
They don't talk about it in church, so you don't feel like.
Yeah.
For me, I think growing up, it was always like, you don't want to, you
Yeah.
don't talk about that in church.
Yeah.
So then when you get older and then when you get into marriage, sometimes you
Yeah.
struggle because you got those memories from a kid. Like,
Yeah.
we can go all day with that conversation, but I'm going to
right.
stop. But I
Yeah.
do understand. I think we should talk about it more.
Absolutely.
And I think we should talk about it early enough.
Yeah, I do too. Clarence and I host these retreats and different marriage things that we do, and we make sure, like when we are counseling couples or anything
Mhm.
like that, we make sure that we cover sex.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to keep going. 'Cause I can keep going with that topic. Okay. When was the last time you did something just to feel sexy for you? I know you already mentioned the makeup and getting dressed, but anything else that you've done outside just to make you feel sexy?
I bought the tightest dress I could find on Fashion Nova. This dress is so tight. It's like when you pull it up, look at it,
It's
it's like
straight,
this small. It's like, how am I get in here? It's so much spandex. But I bought it for a date night.
Okay.
And I normally don't dress like that.
Okay.
But I wanted to be as sexy as I could because he hadn't seen me out
Mhm.
sexy like that in
Okay.
a long time.
Okay. So you did wear the dress.
I wore the dress.
Okay. All
I
right.
wore the dress.
right.
And it was nice.
All right. What color was it?
Black.
Oh,
Yes.
black is always good.
And sheer
It hits
and
the-
tight.
come
Yes.
on now. Not the sheer. No. All right, Pastor. All right. Come on, Keita. I got a pink one, though. That I think I'm going to pull out. I ain't worried
Mhm.
yet because when you pull it out the pack, it does look intimidating.
Yes, yes.
When
And
you
I don't
get
care.
in
I had a roll here and back there. He didn't care, and I didn't care either.
It's a little
'Cause that
warmer now,
confidence,
so
yeah.
I might pull it out.
Mhm.
I'm gonna pull the pink one out
Just for you.
just for me.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Fill in the blank. A woman loses her spark when she.
I got several answers running through my head. When she forgets who she is.
Okay.
When she forgets who she is, knowing who you are in God, knowing your identity in Christ, I am huge on that. You lose yourself because you are looking at all the other things and you haven't taken time to know who you are and be secure and settled in that.
That's good. Y'all
Yeah.
hear that, right? Know who you
Yeah.
are.
If you're not secure in it, you can be talked out of it and then you'll lose yourself.
Oof.
Yeah.
And I think situations make you do that too. Like you'll get into one situation, then you doubt yourself,
Yes.
and then you lose it for a moment, and then once you go back and look at it, you be like, "Why did I do that?
Yes.
Like,
Right.
I was fine. It was just one little hiccup or one little
Yeah.
heel. I made it through. I'm still
Yeah.
Dr. Mia. You still Akita.
Right.
I'm still fine.
Right.
Right. So I think women need to remember that. Like it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay, but remember who you are.
Yeah, it's a line in Tyler Perry's Single Moms Club, and one of the ladies, and I never forgot it because I felt that same way. She was like, "Where have I been the last 8 years?" Like feeling like she was sleepwalking through her own life,
Yeah.
like not being present in it,
Mhm.
just doing all of the things,
Mhm.
right? And so I definitely think that when we're not awakened to who we are and who God has called us to be and to do, we lose ourselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Got a couple more.
Okay.
What's one misconception about saved women and sex?
That we boring. And
We're not boring, y'all.
that we boring, that we don't know, that we can't do all the things. And I'm not going to give graphic on here, but yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I had I ain't even gonna put my mama on blast, but I did have a conversation with my mama a while ago, and she was like, "Well, it's certain things you're not supposed to do." I said, "Oh, what are they?" And then we'll stop there. But y'all,
Yeah.
my
Just
mama
don't have
surprised.
somebody else in your bed.
Yes, that was the only. I think that was the only thing I did not.
Yeah.
I can't agree with. I'm selfish, so
Yeah. Don't do that.
yeah, I think I might be on
I
first
can't
48
think
or
of
something.
too
if I
many
had
other
to think
things
of it.
that's off the table.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
To each his own, but over here, we don't share. Okay. All right, one more question for Hot Seat. What does keeping it sexy really mean for a woman who loves God?
Mindset.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Mindset. Doing that mental work again on yourself, how you think, how you see things.
Mm-hmm.
It starts there first. Like believing that you are beautiful, believing that
Yeah.
you are worthy of walking in the room and it stopped and you change atmospheres.
That's good.
That comes from believing something about yourself. And so I think if sexy is going to start anywhere, it's going to start right here.
Mentally.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Man, y'all. And I'm gonna expand on that because
Okay.
I'll tell you, like I said, when I first moved into corporate America, I used to be scared of only Black girl walking in the room. But I think over time, when that mindset changed, when I changed my clothes, my mindset changed
Yeah.
because I'm like, I'm beautiful, I'm
Yeah.
unique. God placed me here for a
Right.
reason.
Yeah.
So let me go ahead and shine. And then after that, it was like I walked with that confidence.
Mhm.
And like you said, it stems from our mindset.
Mhm.
If you don't believe it, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
And sometimes you got to get in the mirror. I know I used to do that.
Yes.
I tell myself, I am
Come on
beautiful,
now.
honey. I am sexy. All this chocolate.
Yes.
This is before I got married. Somebody gonna want this. You know, it's just certain things you do to pump
Yes,
yourself up.
absolutely.
And I thank you for sharing that.
Yes.
I got one final question.
Okay.
What's one thing every woman watching should walk away with tonight? Because you done dropped a lot of gems, but what's one more thing that they should walk away with tonight?
You can properly love yourself when you come to know how much God loves you.
Mm.
So it's impossible. It really is. It's impossible to love yourself, to love other people. I know you think you do. But if you don't have an understanding and a grounding in how much God is just over the moon, ooey gooey in love with you,
Yeah.
and you receive that love,
Yeah.
forgiving yourself, not walking in condemnation, being healed from the past because he forgot it. Like
Mhm.
when you realize how much he loves you, that love stirs in your heart and you're able to give it away and you're able to give it to yourself.
yeah.
So if they don't hear anything else I'm saying today, like embrace God's love.
I received that.
Yeah.
Oh, I told y'all every time I do these episodes, it's therapeutic. So I have to remember that.
Yes.
All right, y'all. We're gonna close it out tonight. But I just want you guys to know that I'm missing all y'all because this has been a good conversation. Like I'm really sitting here like, man, I'm going through the head of all the things I need to
Yeah.
rethink about, reset, redo.
Yes.
Make sure, you know, my marriage is always first, but just always making sure you keep it sexy
Yeah.
and just take care of myself.
Yep.
You know, and
Yep.
I might have to put back on calendar. You know how your calendar say focus time. You ever got that on?
Yes.
I might have to put that on my calendar
That's
for
right.
self-care time.
Yes.
So that I can just remember
And
that.
actually do it.
And actually do it. Not just put it on the calendar to block off from people bugging you. But no, I really need to do that.
Yeah.
I need to do that.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that. So tonight's conversation has been great. Lakita Carter reminded us that you don't have to choose between your faith, your femininity, your purpose, and your passion. You can all be who you are and still keep your fire. Now listen, next episode, we're sitting down with Jasmine Griffin, a licensed mental health counselor and founder of Talking with JB, who's helping people heal, grow, and reclaim their power after life's toughest moments. And trust me, her story, you're going to feel that one too. And don't forget, we're live. So kicking things off with the mix from one of our own and Cleveland's own, DJ Cold Cut. You already know what to do. Tap in, call us, leave a comment. But this is Blaze Her Trail with Dr. Mia. And until next time, keep blazing your trail. Good night.
Feel the spark. It's in the air. Turn it up. Let the groove be true. Yeah. One voice. Oh, keep it moving. Blaze our trail. Let's keep grooving. Shine your light. Tell your
am Pastor Lakita Carter, and I am hosting the Potter and the Clay Spring Tour. These gatherings are all about surrender to the hand of God as He's working on us. As we go through different things, we have to realize that He is using those things to shape us into the vessel that He wants us to be. If you've been struggling with yielding to the voice of God, yielding to God's plan, and yielding to His handiwork in your life, I want you to meet me at one of these tour stops. I'll be in Mayfield Heights, Garfield Heights. I'll even be in Pensacola, Florida. And so you can go to thegoodnewstour.com to check out all of the dates and stops. I hope to see you there.